Vanakkam. Hi, truth lovers. Welcome to SIP, South Indian Perspective, putting the voice of South Indians first. Today, our topic of discussion is one statement by a person called NeduMaran, which brought in tears in the hearts of many Tamils and fear among some people in India and rest of the world. And that statement is Tamil Elam national leader Mr. Prabhakaran is lying. There's a big discussion that's running in Tamil Nadu for some time, as some see him as a villain, as he was charged by Indian court as prime accused in Prime Minister Rajiv's murder case, and many in Tamil Nadu see him as a savior of Tamil respectful living in our neighboring Sri Lanka and brought Tamil identity to the Tamils all over the world. This also raised eyebrows among Indian and international establishment, as described by some. This topic has pushed all major news, even Adani's 10 lakh loss scam issue behind, and made this issue hit headlines on Tamil Nadu's news channels, magazines across Tamils living all over the world. The question is this an orchestrated plan by some political party, or is this game plan of some internal or external intelligence agencies to push other major issues backward, like Adani's brother has been charged by Forbes magazine, has exposed fresh financial scams and fraud in international financial institutions, and exposure of Russian banks has been highlighted. The objective of this awareness video is not to say who is right, who is wrong, or pick sides. Our main objective is highlight the common points that are discussed between common people in Tamil Nadu, political discussion that happens on all TV channels, print media, and even political discussions in news channels as well as in YouTube. I'm going to present different views that run on the minds of different people of Tamil Nadu. Viewers can take a rational decision to decide what's truth and what's not. So we, as SIP, South Indian Perspective, wish to present details of this discussion and the two category, that is Team A and Team B. Team A being Tamil Elam national leader is no more, and for those believers, and Team B being leader is alive. The viewpoint of Team A and Team B group will be elaborated in format as a conversation for better clarity. Point number one, Group A perspective. Vatukotte resolution has to be followed as a overwhelming mandate given by Tamils in Elam, and even the political leaders in that area accept that. And Group B, Rajiv Jayawardene agreement and implementation of 13th amendment has to be followed as it gives some basic rights to Tamil. Something is better than nothing. Point number two, Group A's perspective. BJP politician visit Mannar area, prospects of finding black gold reserve in the offshore region where Adani, Ambani and other Gujarati friends need stake in them, which BJP supporters wants to take control of this oil fields. That's the main objective of any national party for that matter. And Group B, they say BJP and any Indian establishments wants to bring Sri Lanka to its influence, keeping China at bay. When the island nation is crumbling in economic crisis, so it's time to join hands with the Indian establishment and bring benefit solution to Tamils, which is possible even under a national party's rule. Point number three, Group A perspective. Periyarist, Ambedkarites, and Marxists truly keep the people and they side in the side of people, keeping in the principles that we should always stand on the side of the suppressed. Group B perspective. BJP congressmen who used to show the Tamil face and have Hindiwala's heart, so their loyalty towards Delhi is valued only based on monetary benefits and other personal benefits. So we should be good Tamils, and Tamil should keep the goodie at Delhi at goodwill and convince them taking the side of Tamils will be beneficial both for the nation and national party as a whole. Point number four, Group A. This issue will benefit Sinhalese politician and political heads more than that of the Tamils. When the story of Prabhakaran is alive is brought into picture, Sinhalese leader like Rajapakse, who runs with crores of scandal money, will turn into a hero overnight to fight Prabhakaran, who is, according to Sinhalese, a great villain to them. And corruption done by the Sinhalese politician will be long forgotten. This is the objective of this statement at this point of time. It's Group A perspective. Group B perspectives. These people think today Sri Lanka is in crumbling with its bad economic crisis, and this has created huge hatred towards Sinhalese politicians across all religious ethnic line. And this is the time when they come to know Tamil Elam's national leader Prabhakaran is alive, they will go inside with Tamil leader and they will hate their own Sinhalese leader and bring about good to the Tamils. This idea, how much will it fit into reality, is a big question mark. Point number five, Group A perspective. Discrediting and disrespecting the principles of a leader is a way to destroy individual's image, and glorifying beyond natural acceptance will make a hero look like a comedy figure. This is what they are trying to do. We should remember that the cause he fought for and marching towards the ultimate goal and not make cinema stories out of it should be every individual Tamil supporter's work, according to Group A. Now, as per Group B, we respect Prabhakaran as a great leader. He's not a normal man, he's a god. He can do wonders, and it makes the people happy, even if it's a false hope. It gives hope for them. Life is all about hope. So, that hope gives the people the strength to move forward, and this is the argument of the Group B for the statement. Point number six, Group A perspective. Periyar and Prabhakaran are same. They fought for people's liberation, development, self-respect and freedom. Splitting these two leaders will lead to emergence of bad politics in Tamil Nadu and for Tamils. Group B, Periyar versus Prabhakaran is something that was developed naturally due to non-proper attention given by Tamil leaders and politicians, and this may not help Sanathan forces to establish themselves in Tamil Nadu and destroy the existing principle. Point number seven, Elam will win for sure, and the spirit should be kept alive, and the flames of freedom struggle should be transferred from one generation to another until the goal is achieved. This is Group A's strong belief. And Group B believes that business advantage is important for any nation, and India is no exception to this. When India is trying to make advantage, Tamil should understand and trick and make use of the situation to establish Tamil dreams. People will not trade freedom for personal gains and prosperous life and accept Sinhalese imposition. Like Tamils never accept Hindi imposition, likewise, the Tamils in Elam can never be fooled. This is Group B's perspective. Point number 8, Group B. Killing the demand is not possible. But such a statement that the Prabhakaran is alive will create international pressure among Tamils all over the world, and this will also restrict them in many of the developmental activities and other social economical activities, as well as their political struggle that they make towards the Elam. So the statement is seen as an irresponsible statement by Group A. And Group B, they say it is difficult for Tamils to establish the Tamil dream of a separate state in Sri Lanka unless until the Indian establishment supports them. So, to understand Indian establishment, you should understand the Indian mindset and Indian Sanathan mindset of the bureaucrats. So, we need to please them. By pleasing them only, we can establish a separate state within Sri Lanka. This is Group B's perspective. Point number 9, Group A's perspective. There was a state legislation passed in Tamil Nadu somewhere around 2009 or 2010. The assembly resolution for a separate state in Sri Lanka is the only solution to bring about everlasting peace in the island nation. As this internal conflict, there was a huge loss of life, and a genocide was carried that involves 1.5 lakh people approximately getting killed, and they need justice. So we should fight in this line. And this Group A's perspective. Group B believes that India and Sri Lanka don't want any international investigation getting into their countries, and they want international agencies out of bay. So the country want themselves to carry out reconciliation to avoid any future mistake that happens. And India and Sri Lanka work closely in national and international arena so that no human rights activists bring about charges against Sri Lanka and no resolution is passed internationally. So, under these circumstances, what we Tamils in India should do, we should convince the Indian establishment and understand them better and make them convinced that huge death has been caused and this human tragedy to be explained to them, and politically we should make them understand, and under the India's help how Bangladesh was separated from East Pakistan, and likewise or West Pakistan. And likewise, this example should be shown so that they would support Tamil's cause. And how much is possible is a big question mark. Point number 10. On Group A perspective, international politics will kill Tamil if we don't understand the tricks of the trade and if we don't play efficiently and develop countering measures and do a SWOT analysis and building up knowledge strength, political forces, and potential forces to bring truths to win in an international community and bring about restrictions on the Sri Lankan government and bring about change into the peoples living in Tamil Elam. And this is the Group A's perspective. But Group B believe that before we can turn up to the international politics and international financial advantages, we need to convince the Indian government and bring about changes in India's external policy by using Tamil Nadu as a base, as it's known as one of the most industrialized state, most developed state, and economical superpower. And this energy and potential should be used to bring India to a negotiation table and favor for Tamils, which is possible in the minds of national party like Congress or BJP. What we are supposed to do is we need to make them convinced that Tamils having a separate state in Sri Lanka is good for the nation, as well as this will help them establish themselves in state of Tamil Nadu politically. So it is advantage both for nation as for the national party. This is how it should be convinced. This is the Group B's perspective. The 10-point discussion is over, and we have given as elaborately as possible. So let's come to the conclusion. As an unwritten law of politics says that information voiced out might have one or two meanings, but a silent on a particular information has thousand meanings. And time on any information leak has a great political implication. More than the source, the beneficiary of any information leak are more suspicious than that of the perpetuator. So we at South Indian Perspective leave the conclusion to the people who are rational enough to decide what's right, what's wrong, and they can think about their own conclusion on different people's perspective. So all this information was sourced from the references. References are Nedumaran, political writer and activist; journalist Pandian; then third being Umabadi Krishnan, chief editor of News Asia Live, who's also an journalist; Mr. Waiko, who is member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha; then Mr. Thirumalavan, who is a member of Parliament, Lok Sabha; then Mr. Thirumurugan Gandhi, human rights activist; and other sources from Congress and BJP. This is the reference from which this information has been sourced. Thank you so much, truth lovers. Do support this channel by hitting on like button, click on subscribe button, and this is your Maran signing off. See you next week with more useful videos. Vanakkam. Nandri.